Alex Ovechkin has scored his NFL record 900th goal and is the first player in NHL history to 900 goals.
Yeah, 40 years old, uh, and hopefully he's still got a lot of time left to play. He's not thinking of retirement as of yet, so that's good. But he's had an amazing career. If you want to run down some of the numbers, but
Yeah, he's got 1,505 career games.
yep, good for 24th all time.
Yep, 900 career goals, the NFL record. 733 assists, 1,633 points, and yeah, just one of the greatest of all
Yep.
time.
9 different times leading in goal scoring. He's got the most 40 goals scored per season. He's tied with Gretzky and Mike Bosley for the most 50 goal seasons. I believe that's at 8. He scored 200 or more in 3 different decades. Only man to do that. And he's a 3-time MVP, Stanley Cup champ in 2018.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. He was listed as one of the 100 greatest players in NHL hockey.
Yeah, the NHL's 100 greatest players.
Yeah, thank you. We can go on and on and on about him, but yeah, what a career he's had. He's passed Wayne Gretzky last year, and now he's at the top of the heap. No one scored any more than he has ever. So
yeah,
very impressive. And then
also has the most game-winning goals and the most power play goals in NHL history.
Yeah, and if he finishes the season, he's going to climb. He could climb to 13th on the games played list. The record all time is like 1780 or something like that. So he's not very far behind the all-time leaders. So
yeah,
he can set some more records before he's done. I know he said, or at least he was reported as saying that he's not sure if this is going to be his last season, 25-26, but he's going to take it day by day. But hopefully he stays healthy and he can set some more records as we go.
Yeah.
Incredible. And the game was pretty incredible. I believe the score was the Washington Capitals against the Blues, 6-1, I think you told me, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? And in the game, Jordan Bennington kind of made some headlines by picking the puck up, the 900th goal up, the puck, and put it down his pants.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Was weird, and the commentators were joking that is he going to sell it on eBay, or he did state later that he had every intention of giving it back. He was just joking, so I don't know. I can't see him doing something like that and thinking he's going to get away with it with a zillion cameras on him. Plus,
yeah, it was just weird.
Millions watching, but what a game for him. What a career he's had. And, good for him.
Yeah.
Welcome, sports fans, to Everything Sports with Bill and Will. And we got a lot to talk about today, so we might as well jump right into it.
We have a lot of baseball off-season news and a lot of just random and a lot of messed up stuff as well.
Whole lot of crap.
Yeah. We can immediately jump into baseball. Munetaka Murakami has started the 45-day negotiation window to come to a deal with an MLB team. This starts today, November 8th, 2025, and he has 45 days to sign with the team.
And Yu Darvish underwent ligament surgery back in October. He's expected to miss the entire 2026 season, so that's a big blow to the Padres.
Yeah, he's 39 years old right now. He's going to miss the entire season. He's currently on a 6-year, $108 million contract. He's signed through 2028. Missed about half of last year with injuries. And,
it's a flamethrower.
Yeah, one of my favorite players.
Yeah, he's awesome, but when you're throwing that hard, well, look what happened to Joel Zumaya for the Tigers, throwing 106 miles an hour. He blew his arm out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the Guitar Hero.
Well, he played, all that too.
Such a stupid fucking story.
Yeah. give up. Yeah, blew a career over Guitar Hero. It's too bad. If that's what happened, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dodgers have picked up Max Muncy's $10 million club option for 2026. So I guess good for the Dodgers and their
Yeah,
evil
they keep
empire.
their evil empire in baseball.
I don't.
Um,
I thought it was a good series. I really did.
yeah,
I
I
really
did. I
wanted
liked
Blue
it.
Jays to win, but
Yeah, and the Dodgers keep their hero from this year and from 2028. Didn't he also get a home run this year, or from 2018? Didn't he also get a home run?
Max.
Yeah, didn't he get a home run in Game 7?
I
'Cause
don't remember.
it was Will Smith. It was Rojas, and I think the last one was him.
Dude, I can't remember what happened yesterday, hardly. And you're asking me for something that happened over a week ago.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I was right. It was Muncy off of Trey Savage in the 8th inning, Rojas off of Jeff Hoffman in the 9th inning, and then Will Smith off of Shane Bieber in the 11th inning that ended up winning them the game. And speaking of Shane Bieber,
Yep, Bieber is opting into his $16 million contract for 2026. So good for the Blue Jays. Good for him.
yeah, they're going to keep one of the best pitchers in baseball, on their team.
Had a heck of a playoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, missed the first 4 months of the season. We talked about it last week, I believe. First player to win a World Series game after missing 4 or more months.
Yeah, what a comeback.
Yeah, that's crazy. And next in off-season news, the Braves have picked up Chris Sale's $18 million club option for 2026, and he's going to stay with them. He won the Triple Crown same year as Skubal a couple years ago.
I always liked Chris Sale. So
He's 36.
yeah, so he's getting up there, and I knew he had to be getting close to the end of his career, but he's still got potentially several good years left. And then moving on for the Detroit Tigers, Jack Flaherty is opting into his $20 million contract for 26. So
Yeah, he's
looking
gonna
forward
do
to
his,
that.
club or his player option and
Yeah,
opt in.
and we said it now 2 weeks in a row. Might as well do it 3. If they trade Skubal,
They're stupid as hell.
yeah.
The Jeff Passan put out a tweet saying that a lot of MLB teams don't believe that Skubal will be traded and that they'll come to a deal. And then
If you want a
John
playoff
Boy put
run,
out
yeah.
that half of the MLB teams believe that he'll be traded. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone does. Well, if you want a playoff run, you don't get rid of your star pitcher, the ace. I mean, the guy was incredible. Look at what he did in the freaking playoffs.
He was
just
third in strikeouts at the end of the World Series that ended on November 1st. He didn't pitch. The last time he pitched was October 10th. And he was still third in strikeouts.
Yep. You want to do the next one?
Yeah, Jorge Polanco, the guy who hit 2 home runs off of Skubal in the ALDS, is opting out of his contract and will become a free agent this year.
Yep. And same for Harrison Bader. He's also opting out. And
yeah, I love Bader, former New York Yankee, really, really, really fast, just very injury prone. So that's why I don't want Tigers to get him. But a great player when he's on the field.
Yeah, we don't need any more injuries. Although this year, I don't think it was too bad this year. It's just a matter of...
Gleyber Torres had a hernia for the last 2 months and didn't tell anyone and then played like shit in the last 2 series.
Yeah, but we didn't...
He had a homer, but,
Yeah, in a game where it really didn't matter at that point. They needed it in the game where nobody freaking scored, but, it is... Well, it's done and over, so... But that's about it for the offseason. You want to talk Silver Sluggers and award winners and all that good stuff?
Yeah, they don't have all of the awards out yet, but they do have the Silver Sluggers and the Gold Gloves that they announced a couple days ago. Starting with the Gold Gloves in the American League for catcher, our catcher, Dylan Dingler won.
Woo!
And he's the first Tiger to win a Gold Glove award since Ian Kinsler did so in 2017 in their first catcher to do so since Ivan Pudge Rodriguez did so in 2007, the year after the Tigers went to the World Series and were beaten by the Cardinals
Yep.
and Adam Wainwright and Alex Pujols. Yeah. Next, Ty France is the Gold Glove for first baseman. Then Marcus Simeon is the Gold Glove for second baseman. Michael Garcia is the Gold Glove for third. Bobby Witt Jr. is the Gold Glove for shortstop and is the Platinum Glove for the American League. Next is left field, and Stephen Kwan, the Guardians left fielder, is the Gold Glove there. Then for center field, Boston's Seda Rafaela is the Gold Glove there. And for right field, it's another Red Sox, Willie Abreu. They just have a great outfield in Boston. And for the utility Gold Glove, Mauricio Dubon for the Houston Astros is their Gold Glover. And Max Fried is the pitching Gold Glove for the Yankees. Put up one of his better seasons. Going to be a Cy Young finalist along with Tarek Skubal and Garrett Crochet. And I mean, Carlos Rodon is probably going to get some looks too. Going 18-9 with a 3.09 ERA, 203 strikeouts.
And the Gold Gloves for the National League, catcher Patrick Bailey, first baseman Matt Olson, second baseman Nico Horner, third base Key Brian Hayes, Mason Wynn shortstop, Ian Happ left fielder, left field Golden Glove, Pete Crow Armstrong for center field.
Rookie.
Yep, he had a great season.
Mm-hmm.
Fernando Tatis Jr., who also happens to be the Platinum Glove. Javier Sononia for the utility, and pitcher Logan Webb. So those are the National League Golden Glove winners. What else you got?
Yep, going over to the American League Silver Sluggers.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you're not doing that. You're doing the National League.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Well, it's going to happen. The American League Silver Sluggers are first baseman Nick Kurtz, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr., third baseman Jose Ramirez, who's one of the best third basemen over the last 30 years, and I hate to say that because he's a Guardian. But,
boo.
Yeah, boo. Fuck Cleveland and fuck Ohio. Bobby Witt Jr. is the Silver Slugger for the shortstops and, just having another amazing season, Silver Slugger Gold Glove. The three outfield Silver Sluggers are Aaron Judge, Byron Buxton, and R. Riley Green for the Detroit Tigers. The catcher... Where the fuck is the... There it is. The catcher Silver Slugger is, of course, the person who had the most home runs in American League history for one season, regular season and post combined, Cal Raleigh. The DH is George Springer. The utility Silver Slugger is Zach McKinstry, our guy. And the team Silver Slugger is the New York Yankees, and fuck the Yankees, because why not?
Yeah, why not? And for the National League Silver Slugger, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Polar Bear Pete.
Polar Bear Pete. Second base is Ketel Marte.
Had a great season.
Yep. Manny Machado, third base. Geraldo Perdomo for shortstop. Juan Soto for outfield. Also for outfield, Corbin Carroll and Kyle Tucker. Catcher Hunter Goodman. And of course, DH, none other than the great Shohei Ohtani.
The greatest player in the history of baseball.
Utility, Alec Burleson, and then the LA Dodgers got the team one, which I don't care about the team one as much at all. But
yeah, I feel like it's just another award to just kind of shoehorn in there. It doesn't really seem like
Doesn't mean anything to
Yeah,
me. I mean, but I guess
yeah.
well,
I don't know.
the team the team award is the one you want is the uh, World Series trophy. So nothing else
Mhm.
really matters until you get that. But whatever, just
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for baseball. Except we got kind of a somber note. Alex Vesia stepped away from a chance at playing in the World Series for a family issue, and it just came to light this week the reason why, and it's because him and his wife Kayla lost their daughter Sterling, which there's got to be no greater loss than losing a child, especially well, any time, but when they're that young, it's just heartbreaking. So our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family.
Yeah, and during the World Series, a lot of the Blue Jays relievers and some of the Blue Jays players and almost all of the Dodger players were wearing 51 on the side of their hats, and that was Vesia's number, and it was because of this. And yeah, it was just I don't know. There's nothing more you can really say. It's just really messed up.
Yep. And that pretty much wraps it up for baseball, but not for the bad news. We've got a couple more things we want to talk to in the world of football. So if you want to kick that off, I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, I'll start with the bottom one. The Chargers uh, former linebacker Woodrow Lowe passed away at 71. All that I could find about his passing was his family said that he died after a lengthy battle with an illness. And that's all I really have about that. He was on the Chargers for 11 seasons, and he's considered one of the greatest Chargers players of all time.
Hey, sports fans, if you're in the great state of Michigan and you're in need of roofing, siding, gutters, or insulation, there's only one place to call. And that place is Excel Home Improvement out of Romulus. With over 60 years in business, they are third generation family owned and veteran operated. They manufacture their own gutters and trim so they're able to keep costs low while providing superior quality with unmatched service. They cover all of southeastern Michigan, including as far north as Bay City, all the way down to Monroe, and from Lansing to Port Huron. So give them a call today. That's Excel Home Improvement, 734 941 2800. And the story taking a lot of the headlines this week is the tragic death of Marshawn Keeland. Apparently, there was a police chase, and which ended eventually in his suicide.
Yeah, apparently he crashed his car and then committed
Got out on
suicide.
foot. Yeah, he got out on foot. And I heard bits and pieces of the 911 call over the radio that I don't know if it's a family member that called it in, but whoever called it in, said there was a history of mental illness. But, I've known, I think, three different people that committed suicide. So
Yeah.
if you are thinking that out there, just to kind of throw that out there, there are suicide prevention hotlines, or at least talk to somebody, talk to a pastor, talk to um, friends or family that you really trust, and just because it's never worth it. It's never
Yeah.
uh, you're not just hurting yourself; you're hurting your loved ones in your family that they don't want to. No matter what, there's a way around it. There's a way to overcome it. Life seems bad, but death is permanent. So if you're feeling that, then seek some help. So we do thoughts and prayers go out to all of the family and friends and fans of all of these guys that or all these folks that passed away, and of course the baby.
Yeah.
Just tragic news. And then right along the same lines, Antonio Brown is in
Yeah, and just
custody,
fucked up news.
which this is
Complete psychopath on Twitter, Antonio Brown, is in custody for attempted murder after he was extradited from Dubai to the States.
yeah, which apparently that was dating back to, I think he got originally arrested in back in May. I think the story originally
Something
broke
I remember
and
something happened early or late last year where he exposed himself in a hotel swimming pool to some lady and he got arrested for that.
yeah. Well, and
And then
I think the attempted murder wasn't it? He shot at a police officer. Was that right, or
I have no
allegedly?
idea.
Okay, well, we'll just say
I
allegedly.
stopped following it because he's crazy. Like if you look at his Twitter, he's a psychopath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well move on then. Cardinals place in other football news. Cardinals place quarterback Kyler Murray on the injured reserve with a foot injury.
And next, Chargers tackle Joe Alt will miss the rest of the season due to an ankle injury that will require surgery.
49ers rookie defensive end Michael Williams suffered a torn ACL versus the Giants and will miss the rest of the season. He did walk off the field on his own, but yeah, so
Yeah,
I think
and
they were
that's just a
hopeful,
tough
but
son of a bitch at that point. Like it's crazy.
and already as you're watching the videos there of the incident, the coach and everything, everyone just kind of throwing their hands up because
Hmm.
they can't afford any more. I mean, they've already got some injuries, so that's too bad for well, if you're a 49ers fan anyway, and it's bad for in your rookie season to get hurt and miss the rest of the season. That's too bad.
Yeah. And speaking of a torn ACL, Packers tight end Tucker Kraft has suffered an ACL versus the Panthers and will miss the rest of the season as well. He is most known for, at least in my mind, for just taking a crazy hit and then doing a kick up like it was nothing. Like
Yeah,
that was just so awesome.
that's the way to do it.
Someone did that in basketball recently too. It was just kind of cool. They got like bodied and slammed to the floor and then did a kick up.
It's like Bo Jackson type athlete. That guy. I watched the 30-30. We were talking about it,
Oh,
and I
he's
know it's an old
amazing.
one, but Bo Jackson. I didn't even realize everything that he had been through. He had a hip injury. They
Goaded.
cut him from which should have ended his career. Then he come back. He played for the what was it for the Blue Jays? I think for a little bit
Yeah, I think that's
till they
what
finally
he said.
cut him. But my God, what an athlete! The guy was running up walls and just he broke a bat over his friggin' head. I mean, nobody could. The Bo knows commercials because Bo could do just about anything.
They put that on the
Athletic.
Madden cover. They had the whole Madden game say like Bonos and it was on the cover. It was really cool.
Yep. It was just he was an incredible athlete. But anyway,
One of the greatest.
yeah. Moving on to some trade deadline news.
Yeah, the Jets made two blockbuster trades, getting rid of two of their best defensive players. First, trading Sauce Gardner to the Colts, which like the Colts are already great this year because their owner actually gives a shit. Like she's been on the field taking notes. Like I've never seen an owner actually give a shit like this before. It's so weird. But yeah, she makes one of the best trades in modern history for the Colts. I can't remember another trade like this for the Colts that was this big while they're doing this well. Like I don't know, it's just crazy. They Sauce Gardner is one of the best cornerbacks in the league, and yeah, now the freaking 7-1 Colts have him.
Yeah, well, good for them. And the Lions did nothing. And one other blockbuster trade, the Jets trade defensive tackle Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys in exchange for 2026 first round pick and more. So we'll more to be named later. But yeah,
Yeah, and next the Saints have traded wide receiver Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks. That's all that it says on here. There's not many details.
and the Raiders trade wide receiver Jacoby Myers to the Jaguars uh, in exchange for a fourth and sixth round pick.
And the Bengals have traded linebacker Logan Wilson to the Cowboys, and it seems like they're just going to completely punt this season away after Joe Burrow is going to miss like all of the season with a freaking toe injury.
And the Saints are trading offensive lineman Trevor Penning to the Chargers.
Next in football news, the Bengals are the first team to score 38 or more points in back-to-back games and lose both since the 1966 Giants did so.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah, for sucking.
Kind of, yeah.
And lastly, for the NFL, the Lions sucked and they lost.
Okay. Guess that wraps it up. And they didn't make any major trades.
Oh, yeah, they didn't do shit at the deadline. They lost by 3 points to the fucking Minnesota Vikings of all people.
Yep. So, well, at least the Pistons are in first place.
Yeah. That's good.
Well, and since we're talking Pistons, we're talking basketball. In basketball news, Luka Doncic joins Wilt Chamberlain as the only two players in MLB history to score 200 points through the first 5 games of a season, as well as becoming the first player in NBA history. I'm thinking MLB still. NBA history with 200 points, 25 rebounds, and 25 assists through the first 5 games of the season. And he's also averaging 40 points per game. So,
yeah,
wow.
And Wilt did score 200 points twice through the first 5 games. So that's just kind of crazy. But yeah, Luka's having an amazing game or an amazing start to the season. And yeah, they don't even have LeBron back yet.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting season, I think. Especially the Pistons stay in the hunt the whole season. I'm kind of looking forward to that. We haven't had, I know they made the playoffs last year, but I want to see them go deep into the playoffs or win the whole damn thing. Yeah, yep. Well, and we got other record-breaking news.
Russell Westbrook extended his NBA record for the most triple-doubles over a career. He now has 204 for his career. And, just one of the greatest players in NBA history, as well as in that same game, he passed Jason Kidd for the most rebounds by a guard in NBA history. So, yeah, just not much more to say. Just he's one of the greatest of all time.
And then Shea Gilgeous-Alexander of the reigning NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder is the first player in I'm doing it again. We've been talking baseball for 160 or almost
180
some games. So he's the first player in NBA history to win or to have 250 points, 50 assists, and no losses in the first 8 games of a season. So
yeah, and they're also the reigning champs. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And speaking of no losses, their first loss of the season came against the Portland Trailblazers, who had an amazing 22-point comeback to give the Thunder their first loss of the season. Yeah. It was just a crazy game. We also had some buzzer beaters this week as well, and I've reposted a few of those on Twitter and other places.
Well, that pretty much wraps it up for us, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. We're actually excited to have you along each and every week. Like, click, subscribe. He keeps shaking your head at me. Why don't you just say that part then? If you got a certain way you want it.
Because you do the outro.
Well, do this part, and then I'll finish the outro.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
That's pretty much what I said. They know if you want to comment, comment. If you want to like. If you want to say what a pain in the butt my co-host is for just not, you feel free. Let us know what you think. But just all joking aside, we really are happy that you joined us. And
I just realized that Tom Brady threw 2 touchdown passes to 2 murderers.
You interrupted my outro for that?
Yeah, because TMZ.
There's a lot of murderers in football. It's not the.
Well, you have like OJ, Aaron Hernandez, and then Antonio Brown. And who's the fucking guy from the Chiefs? Rashid Rice.
Alleged.
He almost killed a pregnant lady.
We're going to say allegedly so we don't get sued, but.
Allegedly.
Actually, OJ was acquitted, but yeah, I think everybody knows.
OJ did it. He wrote a book called If I Did It, This Is How.
I know. Oh, I've seen all the documentaries. Anyway, but moving on, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Same time next week. Thank you.
And here's the random clip of the week.